Hello, I'm Louise from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for the week. So it's going to be about a week time period. It's an energy update because you might have just been through this. It might be something you're going through right now. It might be something you're about to go through. We're all on different timelines. Sometimes we get ahead of the game with certain lessons. Sometimes we get behind the game, and so you'll know where it fits for you. So this is going to be a general read for all star signs, and then I'm going to do each star sign in turn. What I'm going to do is the general read, I'm going to clarify it for each star sign, so you'll need to watch the general read first, otherwise it's not going to make any sense. So when you watch your star sign, make sure you watch your sun sign, maybe your rising sign, your moon sign, and your Venus sign. And of course you can cross watch for your friends and any loved ones or someone you've got your eye on as well. So let's get into it. I'm going to pull out all the cards first, and I'll see you on the other side of this. Okay, that's all the cards. For the collective, let's go into the reading then. So we're starting off with the Ten of Rings, which is about culmination, satisfaction, it says on this card. The Ten of Rings is the Ten of Pentacles, which is about getting everything that you want in life. Now, it is about the material stuff, the Ten of Pentacles. The reason I'm saying that is it's come out with the Shadow card here, and that's dependence and materialism, right? Materialism. So it feels like this is a warning this week to watch out for what it is that you're asking for, what it is that you're desiring, what it is you're going for, because it could be that you're being a bit too materialistic and you're going to miss what's best for you, is what I'm getting. Now, especially around relationships, because of the other cards that we've got out this week, it could be that you're missing an ideal relationship because you're being too materialistic. You're looking at how much money they've got or what job that they've got or something like that, and you're going to actually miss your ideal relationship if you do that. So don't be too materialistic this week, or just watch out what you're wishing for, especially if it's coming from that it's kind of the ego play. It's not really the ego, because I see the ego as that part of us that's trying to protect us. You know, it's the fearful part of us, the ego. It's not so much the ego is wanting the material stuff, that materialistic part of us. It's more a way that we fool ourselves, kind of thing. We get misdirected. We listen to what society or other people or what the TV and adverts and stuff like that says that we should want, and we get misdirected like that. So that's my take on it anyway. I see the ego as a protective thing, something that tries to protect us, and that kind of materialism isn't a protective force unless we've got nothing, in which case it would be good to be materialistic, right, to get a firm foundation for ourselves. Anyway, there's a death card out with this, which seems it's telling me that we need to put something behind ourselves, like some material thing that we're going for. We need to put it behind us now and stop thinking along those lines. It might be that you're not just missing a relationship that would be right for you through this materialism as well. It could be that you're also missing your life purpose. There could be a job or something that you want to do, and you're not going for it. You're not going down that path because you think it's not enough money down that path. Now, you can get abundance through anything, especially if it's your path. Of course, you're going to get abundance if it's on path for you. So if you're on track, with what you came here to do, you're going to get abundance through that. And so just watch out for judgments. There's something that needs to end, some kind of a focus that you've got, and it's to do with materialism, and it's actually leading you astray. Next up, I'm going to clarify each of these columns for each star sign as well, so of what it's all about, to get more specific with that, to give you some guidance. So we've got the Queen of Cups here. She's authentic and she's virtuous. It's this beautiful side of ourselves. Now, you might think that this has nothing to do with that, but as I was saying, it could be that the Queen of Cups is missing her King of Cups, because he's not the King of Pentacles. You might be looking at the King of Pentacles or the Emperor instead of the King of Cups, which is a divine counterpart, right? And so 10 of Cups is out with this, abundance and attainment. So the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, isn't that an amazing reading, right? But what it's saying to me is go for the 10 of Cups, which is what fulfills you. Abundance and attainment, what fulfills you? It's you getting something. It's like achievement. The other one is achievement, it's culmination, satisfaction, but it's more of the material level. The 10 of Cups is more on a heart level, a fulfillment level. And that's what the Queen of Cups wants. So it seems to me that the Queen of Cups wants the King of Cups, but she's too busy looking at the King of Pentacles right now. That's the shadow aspect of it. So, yeah. Integration, there's an integration required here of the both. I'm not saying that the Pentacles is wrong at all. It just depends on whether you're getting off track, whether you're getting misguided, distracted by what's not for you. Yeah? And so you need to integrate both of these. You can have both. You can have the 10 of Rings and the 10 of Cups too. I just think maybe when it comes to life purpose, definitely when it comes to relationships, don't focus so much on the material side of things. Yeah. Okay, so what else have we got? We've got the 7 of Wands, which is about persistence and conviction. It's about staying in something for the long term, whether it's, looking at the bigger picture, it's going for the long term, it's persisting with something. Persistence and conviction, knowing what you want and keeping on going for it, And then we've got the 6 of Rings out with this, which is about generosity and assistance. It's about reciprocation, right? And so this, if you have been experiencing a lack of reciprocation, maybe in relationships, or could be in your work as well, if you don't think that you're getting paid your worth, or you keep on getting in relationships with people that don't reciprocate that energy, as in they don't give as much as you, you're always the one getting in touch, you're always the one paying for everything, you're always the one making the effort, that kind of thing. If you are wanting this reciprocation and you keep on asking for it, and you keep on expecting it, and then you keep on getting disappointed when other people don't show you that, then this is saying that have the tenacity, stay in that. You're on the path to that, right? Because you focused on it and you want to get it. So you are going to get that generosity and assistance eventually, but I feel like it's got something to do with these two things. You've got to get that balance right. You've got to get that integration right of the materials and of the cups first. So it seems to me like you might be, constantly, the Queen of Cups might be going to the King of Materials for a relationship, and the King of Materials doesn't want to share his pentacles with her, or is not making an effort in the relationship. She's not getting that emotional satisfaction from him. And really the Queen of Cups should be going for the King of Cups, being persistent, wanting that generosity, that reciprocation. She'll find it doesn't matter how much or how little the King of Cups has with his pentacles, he still is going to be a generous spirit, and she's going to receive a lot more from him. Yeah. So something needs to be healed here. It could be that you had an experience in relationships or in work where there was an extreme contradiction there. So you might have been in a past relationship, say with a very rich person, and not received anything from them. They're not making an effort. Or it could be the other way around, being with a very poor person and they didn't make an effort. And there might be some kind of healing to do on that, to realize that it's not connected. See, what I'm getting here is that you might be going for riches or something superficial. It doesn't even need to be riches, right? It might be something materialistic in somebody. Someone that has something, a certain level, they've achieved something, or they've got a certain kind of body, anything like that, something on the material level. And there's something behind that. It's to do with reciprocation. That kind of, you're trying to choose that because you think that kind of person will give back to you. That's what I'm saying. And so there's something to be healed there, because it's not necessarily true. Right, we've got release your ex here, and I feel like this is that imbalance. It's that one you've been going for, thinking that they should be right for you. An ex, or someone maybe that you think is coming back, or you're expecting to come back. Yeah, the time has come to clear your energy of this person. We've also got step out of your comfort zone. So as I was saying, you might think, no, I couldn't possibly go for a King of Cups because, I need somebody that can reciprocate. I need someone that's got money. I need someone with a certain level of success. I need someone with this certain kind of body. I need this and I need that, because that's your comfort zone. That appears to be what you believe that person needs for you to be able to get that reciprocation from them. But it's not necessarily true. My guys have told me it's not necessarily the person that you think it might be that can love you right. Yeah, someone might look good on paper, but you might be very surprised at what kind of a person is going to love you right, because it's more about the heart. It's more about that heart. And as I said, someone can have very little but be very generous. And so you don't need to go for certain conditions. Now, here we've got a new deck, by the way. We've got the clock, right? And so this is telling me things are going to come in divine timing. And the twin flames card is out with that as well. And so if you're thinking that you've met your twin flame, I don't think you have. But I think when you get this sorted out, this balance thing sorted out, and this healing thing sorted out, you're going to start looking in the right place for your twin flame, and they might be right in front of you. They might already be right in front of you and you've not noticed, because you're not thinking that is the kind of person that's going to be able to give you what you want. That's what I'm hearing. So it's going to come in divine timing, but you're the one that you're waiting for. You're waiting for you to get ready. Now we've got healing heartbreak here. My heart will love again. You will love again when you start looking in the right places for love. My heart will love again. So it's time of healing, especially from this ex that we've got to release because we were looking in the wrong places. Got a healing card out with that as well. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from a toxic relationship or addiction here as well. So that might be, might be what we need to do, is to release, stop looking where we were looking, realize the patterns that we've had, and heal our heart from trying to get love from the wrong places. Look, we've got the stone here. What I heard when I picked this card out is stop trying to get blood out of a rock. trying to get love out of people that can't love because they don't have it within themselves. It's like you're choosing the wrong type, looking for the wrong type. Stop trying to get love, eros, romantic love, out of a stone. It's quite, yeah, it's quite black and white, that message, really. What else have we got? We've got the Fates that came out right after the twin flames here. And so your higher self, the universe, working through me, working through many other signs and synchronicities and all of that, is trying to get your person to you. Seems like this is a complete love reading. So the Fates are involved in here, and they're trying to get you ready to let that twin flame in. Feels like for a lot of you, they're right in front of you and you haven't noticed yet because it's not what you've been looking for. It's not where you've been looking. So it's going to be illuminated. Hopefully this reading is helping you have an aha about the patterns that you've been in and where you've been looking, so that it can illuminate where you want to look instead. We've also got Nightingale spirit here. Love is all around. See, I'm really getting that they're right in front of you. They're right in front of you. And you haven't seen them yet. You haven't noticed them yet. Or maybe you have noticed them, but you've not considered it yet. Love is all around. It's there. They're there. I just want to get one more. Oh, no, I won't. I'm just going to clarify it now for each star sign. That's probably the best thing to do. And so I'm going to clarify each of these columns, and then I'm going to pick an extra romance angel card out. Or probably one of these love messages as well for each star sign to get clarity on our love lives. Because it's all going to be different, of course, for each star sign there. So let's do that right now. Starting off with Aries. Aries, what is this all about? Your Ten of Rings in this shadow here and the Death. What is this all about, this materialistic thing? Yeah, it's about going for the person that is right on paper instead of the person that's right for your heart. And so you've got to soften and open to intimacy. I feel like somebody might be intimate with you, trying to get to know you, you know, a very good friend or something like that, wanting some depth and stuff. Meanwhile, you might be looking at someone else because they've got the prestige, or they've got the money, or they've got whatever it is that you're looking for. And so soften up. I feel like that intimate person is around you. The intimacy card says to me, Aries, that someone is around you already, offering that intimacy to you, true intimacy, wanting to know you, wanting to really know you. So why are the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Cups for Aries? Oh, interesting. So yeah, who perceives the perceiver and work? So you've got like a work focus. Maybe you're successful, Aries, and you couldn't possibly imagine being with someone that's not successful because they're not a match to you, right? And you're a little bit overly focused on the work aspect of it. What does somebody do, rather than will they love me right? So focus on that. Who perceives the perceiver? It's like you're looking at them and making a judgment call about them due to the work. Now, it doesn't really matter what kind of work somebody does and how much money they're getting from it. They could be in the flow of abundance that's right for them. And if it's doing what they love, something that fires them up, then isn't that just perfect? Don't you want someone like that? And you can't necessarily see that from the outside at first until you get to know someone and you can see that the work lights them up and see that the abundance is right for them, no matter the level, whether it's right for anyone else. You know, not everyone wants to be a billionaire, not everyone wants to be a millionaire. Abundance to some people can just be, you know, however much flowing in for them while they've got the freedom still, and so that they can do what it is that they want to do in their lives, which, you know, it's not for everyone. Like buying expensive stuff, driving around in expensive cars, having huge houses, that's not for everyone. And I live in a resort. That's for me. I don't want to own a house, not right now anyway. I might want to in the future, but you know, you can't always tell from the outside whether someone's fulfilling themselves, and this Ten of Cups is the emotional fulfillment card. So don't focus so much on work when it comes to partners. What's the Seven of Wands and the Six of Rings for Aries? It's about the reciprocation, right? You need to trust your intuition. You need to trust your intuition, Aries, to decide on someone from a relationship. Trusting your heart more than your mind. I feel like you've gone toward the mind. You probably started off by choosing people with your heart, got stung a few times, got a lack of reciprocation, and then started using your mind more. Now, it's good to have a good balance between the heart and the mind, right? Otherwise, we don't want to just go with the heart, because then we might, go for someone that's got all of these red flags, someone that's harming us, we want to use our mind as well. What's going on in your love life apart from releasing your ex? Let's get another card out for you. Engagement. Wow. So you're wanting, so for some of you, Aries, this could be that you're going to get some kind of a level of commitment if you're in a relationship already, or you're going to attract someone in that does want that commitment too. The engagement card to me is about commitment. Just taking it to that next level. So whether you're single or with somebody, you are attracting that next level of commitment. So that's a good thing if that's what you're looking for. Wow. Let's get another card out for you. Okay, you've got cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Now, this feels like your ex to me. This release your ex, keep on thinking about them. Or it could be the one that you're going for, the one that you're trying to get, that is like the one that you're trying to get blood out of a stone. So you're repeating something over and over again, probably in your mind, going over and over on something. It's not helping you. You need to release that now, because you've got, all of these cards say the twin flame is coming. You need to get ready for that. And so the one who wants to commit to you is coming in. Stop that thinking over and over again that's been going on. Right, so Taurus, what is it for you? What's this 10 of rings in the shadow? What's this materialistic thing for you to release? Right, oh, yeah, okay. Touch and mirror reflection, right. So, Taurus, you're all over it, right? You're in charge of your materials. You love your work. Your house is sorted. You're very earthy like that. And you want a mirror reflection, right? You want someone that matches you in every way like that. And this touch card, it says that you've had a taste of that, right? And so say you're really successful, and then you have a relationship with someone that's really successful, and then you're like, oh, they're not quite right for me. I'm going to go for someone, because they're not sporty or something, and I'm really sporty. So now I'm going to go for someone really sporty. And then you've had a touch of that, and then it's like, no, yeah, it's not quite right for me. And so I'm going to go, because I'm also like, I keep my house really nice and clean. So I'm going to go for someone that's really nice and clean, right? And so trying different things, and then they're not quite right for you. It's like you want, Taurus, you want to find your mirror reflection, someone that matches all of those things for you. That's what I'm getting from this. And so don't focus so much on the material side of things, because you need to bring your heart in this too. To maybe, Taurus, focus on how you are in relationships, what you bring to relationships instead. Very loving person and all of that, rather than focusing on the other aspects of yourself, the more material aspects of yourself, to get that match. You don't want someone that's exactly like you. You just want someone that's going to love you right, And we can't necessarily tell from someone's job, or how much money they've got, or what their body's like, how sporty they are, and all of those material things. We can't tell whether they're going to love us right. The ones that are going to love us right are going to speak to our heart, and it's going to be about being in relationship and how they relate to us. So focus more on you in relationship and bringing a match into how you are in relationship. Queen of Cups and Ten of Cups, what's that about? Probably what I've been talking about already. Yes, you are on track, Taurus. You're on track to a new beginning, to having someone that does love you right. And it might surprise you, is what I'm hearing, Taurus. Who your match is might surprise you. You've got a new beginning. You're on track to that new beginning that you want in your love life anyway. Seven of Wands and the Six of Rings. What's this? What do you need to have persistence with about this reciprocity? Goes more on that. Yeah, romance. Reciprocity within romance. So as I said, I'm getting ahead of myself with this reading for you, Taurus, probably because I'm a Taurus too, Taurus sun sign. So focus more on the reciprocity and the romance part of it. Do they love you? Do they pay you attention? You know, all the things that you bring to a relationship. Do they do that same thing for you in the romance department? So expand on that. Want someone that loves you better, like you can love someone else, like you do love someone else in a relationship, Taurus. So you're releasing your ex. Let's get another relationship card out for you, whatever these are called. Romance angel card out for you. What's going on for Taurus? Just one, please, for Taurus, not two. What's going on for Taurus? In Taurus's love life, apart from releasing the ex. Right, you've got getting to know each other. So maybe you've got somebody new in your life and you're seeing them as a friend. Could be. You're seeing them as a friend rather than a lover. You're getting to know them. Let's get one of these out. So you get... I don't know, Taurus. It could be that someone is getting to know you too. It could be someone that's watching you from afar. Someone that's looking, asking questions about you. That kind of thing. Getting to know you. You could be doing that with them too. Could be someone that's caught your eye and you could be two friends. You know that person. Who's that person? What do they do? That kind of thing. Let's get another card out to match that. Seduction. Oh, wow. Okay, Taurus, you're getting to know each other. Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. Yikes, not the third-party interference. So, this seduction card, someone's getting to know you. It might be time to stop looking at them from afar. I'm trying to find out from your friends. It might be time to approach them directly and let them know that you're interested in getting to know them even better. What I'm getting here. It's time to flirt. It's time to open up that little bit more, Taurus, because you're releasing your ex, aren't you? You're not holding on to your ex anymore. Okay, who's next? Gemini. Gemini's next. What's this Ten of Rings in the shadow about for Geminis? It's a materialistic thing. Okay, right. Gemini, you've got what's under that, an expansion. So you're trying to make something grow in your material world, and you think it'd be better for you to be with maybe a rich or a successful person as your partner to make that happen. So you're not realizing that you've got it within yourself. Gemini, you can do it for yourself. You can get your own success yourself. And yeah, you don't need to rely on someone else. This is you trying to choose someone that's going to lift your vibration in a certain aspect of your life, and I feel like it's about success because of this expansion card. That's great growth. It's like you're trying to choose someone that's going to balance you up in some kind of material way. Gemini, just be careful of that. What's under that? What's under that is you don't think you've got it within yourself. So just be careful about that because it's not going to work that way. You do have everything that you need within yourself. What's this Queen of Cups and the Ten of Cups? Oh, okay. Queen of Cups. Yeah, as I said, it's like heart opening, authentic, virtuous. And the Ten of Cups is about you being fulfilled completely in love. And you've got sex and forgive yourself here, Gemini. And so it could be that when you have got into a relationship like that really lights up your heart, that you made it about sex, that it was overly focused on sex. Or somebody, it could be that you fell in love with a player too, that was just about the sex, and you thought it was about that heart connection as well. There's something to forgive here. You need to forgive yourself for the choices that you've made, confusing love for sex in some kind of a way. And what's this Seven of Wands and the Six of Rings for you, Gemini? Persistence with the reciprocity thing. Yeah, initiate one step at a time. It's that give and take. So when you get into a relationship, you just got to take it one step at a time. If you've found that you've got a lack of reciprocation in the past in relationships, then don't go all in. Don't go and just start showering them with everything and then like, why aren't they giving back? Just give one thing and wait for them to give one thing back. You know, it might seem really mean and really like you don't want to keep a checkboard. You don't want to keep like a list of like how much I've given you. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to be like going out for a meal and then like let's split it 50-50 and you know down to the penny or the cent. or the butt, right? So make sure it's balanced and hold back. So for example, Gemini, if you find that you're always the one making the effort, inviting them out, messaging them, calling them, that kind of thing, and you don't find that reciprocation back to you, then don't do it this time. This next time you meet somebody, message them once, wait for them to get back, invite them out once, and then wait for them to invite you out. It's a great way of doing it. And then you don't end up getting involved with someone that isn't going to make the effort, right? I did that recently. I had a date with somebody. It was instigated by me. Oh no, that was it. No, I bumped into somebody. There was a bit of spark there. Then I invited them. They said no to that, but that invitation was enough, right? They didn't invite me to anything after that. And so it's like, okay, I did my bit. They're obviously not that interested. So yeah, so I ended up not getting involved with that person. And old me would have just heaped everything, invited them to everything, just being fully in it, instead of recognizing right off the bat that they didn't intend to give to me, that it wasn't reciprocal, right? So just while you're choosing somebody and getting to know someone, just have that bit of an understanding in your head of how much you're giving, and just do it one step at a time. You give something, or invite them to something, or message them, or call them, and then wait for them to do the same. So you're releasing your ex at the moment, Gemini. What else are you doing in your love life? This could be the one. Your next person could be the one, or someone that you've got your eye on at the moment could be the one. Let's just check with these cards. Get another card out with it. Just getting to know this deck at the moment. Arrived yesterday. Girl talk. Time with friends. Moving on. Happy single. Living in the moment. Having fun. This could be the one. You could be the one. Gemini, you could be the one. But I feel like if you just focus on yourself, having fun with your friends, then that one is going to come in. Your one could be the next one that you meet, and they're going to, they'll just come in when you're having a good time with your friends. So don't be in search so much of that ideal relationship, because your next one could be the one, you know? We had twin flames and clock. Weather's all around, and it's going to be illuminated. Fate is stepping in. Trust the universe on that. They're going to be brought to you. Now, with that girl talk, doesn't matter if you're a man, you know. It's just about friends. That's what I'm picking up on. Spending good times with friends. Moving on, especially because you're releasing your ex. We're all releasing our exes apparently this week. Cancer. 10 of Rings and the Shadow. What's all of this about for you? This materialistic thing. What's your twist on it? Accept and re-choose, trust myself. Yeah, it's about your choices. It's about choices that you've made before, you know. Maybe you had a relationship with someone that was vastly different in materials than you. Maybe you were rich and they were really poor, or they were really rich and you were really poor. It makes for an interesting experience, it does, but there tends to be power play going on within those relationships. I've done both. Yeah, there tends to be power play, and there's no getting away from that, because there is an imbalance in power when you do that. And so you've chosen something in the past, and you've had an experience from it. You've learned from it, right? And so accept that, and then re-choose. What is it? Do you want some more balance now? As I was saying, I think I was saying it in the general part of it, but I'll say it again for you now. It doesn't matter how much money they've got, right? Abundance for one person could be having enough for whatever lifestyle that's right for them, that they want to live. And that could be a lot of money for some people, and it could be a little bit of money for some people, and everywhere in between, right? So it just depends what they want in their lives, what it is that they're going for. And so maybe trust yourself to choose someone that's content with the abundance that they've got coming in, rather than looking at the amount of abundance. Because then if you're content with your abundance that you've got coming in, two content people coming together, it doesn't matter if one person wants a lot of money for lots of designer stuff or whatever, and the other person doesn't. Because if they're both happy, there's not going to be a power play going on. Yeah. But if you're choosing someone that isn't in that flow of abundance that's right for them, or if you're not in the flow of abundance that's right for you, if you don't have enough for the way that you want to live, then there's going to be a power imbalance there. That's what I'm getting. Okay, what's this Queen of Cups and the Ten of Cups for you? Cancer. Nice. Touch and celebrate. Oh, you've had a taste of it. Of this love. Of someone that lights your heart up. Someone that's going to fulfill you. You've had a taste of it already. That's the touch card. And so celebrate that. The past experiences that you had where it's been a little bit of right. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, say you've got 10 exes. And yeah, there was things wrong with them all. They weren't quite right. Otherwise, we'd still be together with them, right? But there were things that were right about them too. So celebrate the positive aspects of each of those past relationships. Because really, it's a culmination of all the positive aspects of those 10 or whatever that is going to be the one that's for you, right? What about this 7 of Wands and the 6 of Rings for you? So it's about reciprocation and being persistent with that. Oh, jealousy, time alone. Right. Reciprocation and holding on to things. Right. You know, as I was saying, if there's going to be a power play if you're not both on that level of abundance that's right for you. And so if you're not on the level of abundance that's right for you, you're going to get someone with the abundance level that's not right for them. 2, you're going to attract those in. And then you might put it on each other, like you haven't got the money, you don't have enough, you know, instead of realizing that you don't have enough too, because you might be looking at the actual amount of money. Do you know what I mean? So if your level is like you like to be really rich because you like to buy lots of designer clothes and you like to eat out at 5-star restaurants and stuff like that, whereas the other person likes going camping, you know, is an outdoor kind of person, walks in the woods and camping, so they've got very things that fulfill them, doesn't cost a lot of money at all. But then you pull your money together and get together, and then you might go, look, you're not earning enough because I'm not buying, they're not matching you 50-50. But then they shouldn't, right? Because you both want different things. And that's what I'm getting, is like this jealousy and time alone. It's like then you'll hold on to your money within this relationship. So just watch out for that. It's like wanting someone that's kind of evenly yoked might be best for you, Cancer, because of that. Someone that wants that same level of abundance, the same lifestyle kind of thing, is what I'm getting. And then you're going to get that reciprocity instead of the holding on to things, because there's a difference in lifestyle. Anyway, so you're releasing your ex. We're all releasing our exes. What else have you got going on in your love life? You've got let your friends help you. Oh, it could be a blind date, because we've got the twin flame coming in. Fates are getting involved, which all we have to do is release our ex, right? Let your friends help you. And we need to know about all of this stuff that I'm talking about this week as well, to bring them in. Let your friends help you. I'm getting blind date from that. Let's get another card out. Or it could be that you got your eye on someone, Cancer, and you don't know who they are, and it's like, oh, I'm a bit attracted to them. Ask your friends. Who are they? What do they do? Coffee cup. Have a meeting. Oh, go on a coffee date. What's this coffee cup? Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. Let your friends help you. Oh, I feel like you could be meeting your person through friendship. So get out there, meet your friends for coffee. Meet your friends for coffee. That's what this is saying. Let your friends help you. Be out there. Out there so that you can meet them, you know. You're not going to meet somebody sat at home, playing computer games, playing on your phone. Okay, who is next? It is Leo. Leo, what about you? What's this 10 of Rings shadow for you? The materialistic thing. Willingness to be that. Oh, rise up. Rise up, Leo, into your rightful abundant state. So your rightful abundant state, the level of abundance that's right for you. If you love buying designer stuff and that's really you, then you're going to want to earn a lot more money. If you like simple life, you like going camping and walks in woods and things like that, then you're going to want to earn that amount of money that goes with that too. So just be willing to be that. So Leo, I feel like it's the kind of the former rather than the latter, is that your level that you'd be really happy at is much more money. So be willing to be that. Be willing to be at that level of abundance. It's like, well, I'm trying to get it. No, you don't try and get it. You are that person. You know, it's like a queen, right? A queen energy. You hold that energy, that level of respect and all of that. It's like, this is the amount that I deserve. And then you'd go for a job, and when you're negotiating your salary, you'd hold that standard. It's that. You've got to be that in your energy, be willing to be at your rightful abundance level, the one that's right for you, Leo. I'm not talking about competing and, competing with the Joneses and having the bigger house and the nicer car. But if you'd like that style, I mean, for me, cars aren't important at all. I don't have a car. I don't even have a scooter. I ride around on a push bike because I love that. I love riding around on a push bike. And so I don't need to compete with anyone to get a car, right? Because it's not important to me. But other things are important to me. I spend my money on the things that are important to me. And I wouldn't drop that down. Like, I wouldn't settle for less than that. Yeah. So just make sure that you're being willing to be at your rightful abundance level. You're letting that money in. Yeah. Because it's affecting your relationships. That's what I'm getting, Leo. So what's this Queen of Cups and Ten of Cups for you, Leo? Switching your heart up. Overwhelming, rest, relax, relief. Okay. So you're having a break at the moment is what I'm getting from your love life, Leo. Is that right? Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups, emotionally fulfilling yourself instead of wanting to be in a relationship, because it's just overwhelming trying to get it from someone else. And you're right in that. You've got to do it for yourself first. Rest, relax, relief. Give yourself that first. Fulfill yourself first. So it's more of a Nine of Cups energy for you. And then you're naturally going to attract that person that's a match to that, to your fulfillment. But I really feel like you need to get on with your abundance now, get to that right level. What's the Seven of Wands and the Six of Rings for you? Right, about reciprocation and how you haven't received it. It's probably about your work, this, Leo. Getting paid properly. You're at the abundance level that's right for you for the work that you do. You've got right and detachment here, so you haven't had the right reciprocation, the amount that you're worth. So some of you Leos, you haven't been putting your best self forward. You haven't been sharing the gifts. You haven't been acknowledging that, just how great you are, and going for a job that shows that greatness off. So you haven't risen to your work level yet. So right and detached, it feels like there's a lot of disappointment in the past for you, Leo, with not getting paid what you're worth. And you need to write all of that down so you can let it go and forgive yourself and forgive them and all of that before you can raise yourself up to go for the amount that you want. Right, so Leo, what's going on in your love life? You've got release your ex. I wasn't picking up that much is going on in your love life. Codependency, right? So maybe you've backed off from your love life completely because of this codependency, and it could be about your money is what I'm getting. Let's get another card out about that. Oh, this new deck one just flipped over then. It's this one. Cupid's arrow. Ooh, have faith. Love is coming. Surprise. Invitation or meeting. Hesitation. Right. So this has come out with codependency. So it could be that you had codependent patterns in the past, always helping someone else, fixing someone, that kind of thing, getting into a relationship with someone that's not at your level and then trying to fix them. And you might be attracting someone in that's going to do exactly the same thing. And so Cupid's arrow comes in, matches you up with someone if you haven't dealt with that. I mean, I really feel like Leos at the moment that are resonating with this reading need to get on with getting themselves to the right abundance level. Single first before you get attracted to someone else, because it's like there'll be an imbalance. They're not going to be right for you until you've sorted that within yourself. Okay, who's next? Virgo, what's this material stuff for you? What's this shadow of the Ten of Rings? What is it, Virgo? Oh, this moment and up until now and the past, this moment and the past. So right, there's been a change in your financials or in your job. So Virgo, you could have just lost your job, you could have just gained a job. I feel like there's been a downturn, a sudden downturn. So lost a job, or had to step down, or had your hours reduced, or sold your house for a significantly less amount of money than you paid for it. Something like that. There's been a financial downturn, so that this moment now, your materials are vastly different than they were before. But it's just a blip. It's not a permanent thing. You need to know that. It's not a permanent thing. Right. And so when you go for a relationship, Virgo, you need to go to your vibrational level rather than the level that you're at the moment, which could be very hard because your ego will have taken a hit, right? How you feel about yourself, the positive ego I'm talking about, will have taken a hit. It's if you've had lost a job, or you suddenly lost a lot of money, or you're suddenly in poverty and you've never been in poverty before. Yes, you're not going to feel very good about yourself, but don't let that make you choose someone that's at your current level now. Vibrationally, you'll know what your set point is, where you're supposed to be in your abundance level, and hold that vibration, the abundance level that's right for you, Virgo. Choose relationships based on that. Choose jobs based on that. Don't drop down. You don't need to start again, is what I'm getting. Oh no, Virgo, sorry to hear that. Queen of Cups and Ten of Cups. What's this for Virgos? Relationships. Let go of the story and compassion. You got a story about something. I think it's this ex, releasing your ex, or it could be a current. It could be someone you want to get back together with. You got a story about that anyway, and it's not a compassionate story. Or maybe you think they're not being compassionate with you. This downturn. Maybe you're judging yourself because of this downturn in finances, and you think that they are too, or you think that they would too. It could be that you're attracted to somebody or in a relationship with somebody, and you don't think that they're going to be attracted to you anymore or want you anymore because of this. There's something going on there. You've got a story about that, and I think you'll find that they're more compassionate than you think. They probably feel your vibration. They probably haven't looked at your bank account. So go for what will fulfill you. Try and ignore. Try not to worry. Try not to let this little blip in your finances at the moment affect your vibration and affect your relationships. It's a tall order because it's how we feel about ourselves, right? So that's your vibration that's changed right there. 7 of Wands, 6 of Rings. What's this about? Reciprocation. Yeah, of course. Reciprocation is going to be a problem, isn't it? If you can't reciprocate at the moment, or you feel like you can't because you don't have very much to give. I mean, and that's not true, Virgo. You do have plenty to give. There's love, there's attention, there's lots of things that are free that you can give in a relationship. So it's not true that you can't reciprocate. Maybe you can't pay for everything at the moment. You got to go for it and be with nature, right? Go for it and be with nature. Take them on a date in nature instead. That's completely free. Yeah. You can reciprocate. You see, it's the other way around for you, Virgo. It's you feeling like you can't reciprocate at the moment, and you absolutely can. So what's going on in your love life, apart from releasing your ex, because we're all doing that apparently? You've got romantic feelings. You've got romantic feelings. I feel like you could be keeping yourself away from them, Virgo, because of this financial stuff. Not feeling so great about yourself. But you do have romantic feelings. Let's get another card out for you. Top cards flip off. Passion, wow, it's a bit more than romantic feelings, isn't it? Wow, Virgo, insane chemistry. You like each other equally and having fun. You're having an insane amount of fun together. But there's you feeling bad about not being able to reciprocate, Virgo, and holding yourself back from this connection. You're telling yourself a story about this one, Virgo, that you're not good enough at the moment, and you are. Go with that. Your feelings, your heart, your passion, all of that, it's a sign. Your heart's telling you this one's right for you. I feel like you're trying to let go of your ex. If this is your ex that I'm talking about, and you shouldn't. You should be with them instead. Wow, Virgo. Sort that out. I know it's hard. I know it's easy for me to say, right, but it's a hard thing to do because your circumstances, your current circumstances are making you feel bad about yourself. But please try to keep the faith, keep your vibration high, expect the best money, expect the best relationship, and do remember that you do have things to give. You do have things to give. It's not all about money. Libra, what about you? What's this Ten of Rings? What's the material stuff for you, Libra? Oh, include and prepare. So you're getting ready for you're getting yourself prepared materially for a level of relationship or work even. It feels like you're about to step into your true abundance level to me. Doesn't feel like a shadow side. It just feels, if anything, the shadow side of this for you, Libra, is keeping yourself out of that abundance. So the shadow side is not believing it, not hoping for it, not going for it, not going for that money that you want and all of that. So include yourself in that and prepare yourself for that. So you've been reaching too low. Maybe you aren't going for those successful ones when really that's your level. Maybe you've been going for people that don't have much and you're not realizing what your level is. Libra. Because you're probably telling yourself that stuff isn't important. Well, that's the shadow side too. It is important. There's nothing wrong with material stuff. But don't go for the material things that you don't want, you know? Like I said, I'm not interested in cars. I'm not interested in cars at all. I don't need a car. I don't have a car. I don't even have a scooter. I've got a posh bike. I've got a bicycle because I love riding a bicycle. Cars aren't important to me, so there's no way I would compete, like get a luxury car. There was one time when I tried to do that, to keep up with the Joneses, to compete kind of thing. I wanted a luxury car. Why? It doesn't make me happy. So just watch, yeah, I'm feeling like you're keeping yourself back, Libra, from the material stuff, and you don't need to. Maybe you would really like a luxury car. Okay. What's next? What's next? Did I just do? Okay, Libra. Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups. What's this? Yeah. Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups. Got really distracted then. Encouragement in this moment. So keep yourself in the moment and encourage yourself to go for the kind of love that you want, to fulfill yourself for what's right for you. It very much feels like, Libra, you're saying like, I shouldn't want this and I shouldn't want that. Well, why? Do you understand what I'm saying, right? There's nothing wrong with luxury cars. Let's use that example. There's nothing wrong with luxury cars. Some people want them. It's right for them. It would make them very happy. Some people don't want them. Some people think that they want them and they're going for them. That is the problem, right? That's the problem. Those that think they should have it because society or adverts say, and so that's just trying to grasp something material to fulfill yourself instead of, knowing what really fulfills you. It's different. There's nothing wrong with the material thing. There's something wrong with going for something out of ego or out of grasping or out of trying to compete with others or thinking the grass is greener on the other side or keeping up with the Joneses and stuff like that instead of being true to your heart. There's nothing wrong with the materials at all, and I feel like you're blocking off the materials, thinking, well, that person that's grasping for it but is not really aligned with it, it's wrong for them, so it's wrong for everyone. Nobody should want that material thing. Well, I shouldn't want that material thing. So stop doing that and start encouraging you to go for what you want. There's nothing wrong with the material stuff. We're living a material existence. If we wanted to just be spiritual, we would have stayed in spirit form. We wouldn't have come incarnated as humans. We've come to have a material existence. So there's nothing wrong with it. So encourage yourself. So I think you're in that Queen of Cups, the Ten of Cups a little bit too much. And we've got the integration card. Don't forget. So you want to integrate the materials more. Marry spirit with materials. Seven of Wands, Six of Rings. So this reciprocation. Well, with this energy, there's going to be a problem with reciprocation for sure, because you're not letting in your abundance. You're not letting in the things that you want, your abundance. You're resisting it, saying, no, I shouldn't want that. So Libra, I am heard growth. What's heard? Is it your words? You saying, I want that luxury car, or I don't want that luxury car. No, it's not your words. It's what's in your heart that's really heard. So your higher self knows what you really want, even if you're trying to pretend that you don't want it. It knows that you want a lot of money, even if you're trying to say that money's not important to me, I shouldn't want money. It knows what you want. It knows what's in your heart. It knows what lights you up, right? Some people can just light up at a luxury car and just be like, wow, that's amazing. I want to know all about it. Cars don't light me up in the slightest. I mean, I can appreciate a nice car. I can. But they don't light me up. Yeah, I would prefer to have like a deck of cards that lights me up, right? I get all excited about that. I wouldn't get that excited about a car. So be true to yourself. Your heart is being heard, and your higher self is trying to encourage you to go for the things that you want in life, to fulfill yourself completely on the material level too. Now, what about your love life, Libra? You're releasing your ex, because we all are apparently this week. What else have you got going on in your love life? Calling in your soulmate. So you're calling in your soulmate. I do feel like you are doing a lot of this at the moment, probably if you're single, Libra, because you think that the heart is more important than the material stuff. Yeah, higher self is like, can you focus on the material stuff, please, Libra, for a while. So you're calling in your soulmate. Let's get one of these cards out with it. The butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child and growth. You've got growth again, you see. Yeah, so it feels like you've got some growing to do before your soulmate can come in. So you can call all you like. As I said, your higher self in the universe listens to your heart. It knows what you want. It doesn't listen to your words, what you're saying you don't want or what you're saying you do want. It knows. You've already called it in. You've already called them in. Yeah, you're just growing. You're just getting to be the match to it. So focus on yourself at the moment is your message there, rather than on your love life. Remember the twin flame in divine timing, and it's about you getting ready. That's what you're waiting for. You're waiting for you to get ready. Focus on the materials at the moment and allow yourself what it is that you want, Libra. Who is next? Scorpio. Scorpio, what about you? Ten of Rings in the shadow. What's all this materialistic stuff for you? Doubt cancels abundance and gratitude. Okay. So, doubt cancels abundance. This seems to me like you're holding some of your materials away from you because you're doubting it. Whatever level you're at, it could be that Scorpio, what's right for you, the level of abundance that's right for you, it is at an even higher level. Now, you might be saying to me, Scorpio, but I've got everything that I want. Like, I've got plenty and I'm living the lifestyle that I want. So why should I want more? For some of you, I'm getting that you might want more because you're going to be very philanthropic. You might have something in the future to do with all of that money that will really light you up. Right, so that's for those of you that I've already got the money. For those of you that the money that you think that you want, Scorpio. For those of you that haven't got that yet, then that are actually experiencing lack, doesn't need to be complete poverty. It could just be less than you would like to live the lifestyle that you would like to live, right? And so there's doubt of abundance. So try and be grateful for what you've got instead, and be grateful for what is available too, as in really appreciate the amount of money and the things that you could get with it, those things that you want. Really appreciate them. Don't doubt them, just as you see them everywhere. You know, like one of the most amazing things that I ever did to change my focus was to just notice all the money that's around you, right? So I could do it right now with all of these things, right? All of these decks, can convert those into money right away, right? All of these decks of cards. This resort, the swimming pool there, they spent a fortune on that. The staff that work here, that's all money too. You know, they get paid for being here. They look after the grounds. They make this even more of an abundant place because they do that. They look after this place to a very high level, constantly planting stuff. What else? Yeah, like all the tourists here. Well, if COVID wasn't going on, there would be tourists here. There's all the money of that. So you can start looking around you and see the money that's everywhere, and it's like, wow, I'm actually a multi-millionaire because all of the stuff that's around me, if I added it all up, it's worth millions, many millions. And so when you notice that, Scorpio, you'd be like, wow, I had no idea. I'm already a millionaire. There's stuff around me. It's worth millions. instead of looking in your bank account and looking at the things you actually own. You've got access to wow, you've got access to so much, you use so much. Yeah, so see the value that's around you. That's getting into gratitude instead of doubting abundance, right? Queen of Cups and Ten of Cups, what's this? So your relationships and your heart, fulfillment, your heart's fulfillment. Oh, you got something good coming. You got brilliant and mystery. You got something good coming in your love life to fulfill your heart. Wow, it feels like you're being called to a lot more now, Scorpio. Raise your abundance, raise your expectations for relationships. Something brilliant is coming that's going to fulfill your heart. Wow. Seven of Wands and the Eight of Rings. What's this about? Reciprocity, clear within, and self-love, right? Clear within, past people that weren't at your level, couldn't give back to you the same as you give to them, just weren't at your level, weren't a match to you. And so clear all of that out, and then just keep on loving yourself. Realize what level you're at, and realize that the person that's right for you that comes in is going to be at your level. So just be loving on yourself at the moment. So you're releasing your ex at the moment, because we all are apparently, Scorpio. What else is going on in your love life right now? Let's find out with these cards. Separation. You've got separation going on at the moment. I feel like this is more aloneness. You're by yourself at the moment. That's self-love. It seems to signify that as well. It's time to, because you've got something amazing coming. Let's get one of these cards. There's something brilliant coming. Wow. I'm not going to take that because there was two that came out. I was feeling one of them, but it can come back out again if that's your card. Let's see if it does. No, you got the Phoenix, right? Wow, new phase. Wow, Phoenix. What a powerful card. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. You've got something huge coming, Scorpio. Can you feel it? You've got something huge coming. There's going to be a huge transformation, like that brilliant card. And mystery. You've got something really good coming in your love life. You're by yourself at the moment. You're releasing your ex at the moment. You're loving yourself at the moment. You're letting even more abundance in at the moment, aren't you? And you buy it, yeah, and you've got this amazing transformation coming. You've got something really big coming in. That's exciting, Scorpio. Sagittarius, what about you? What's this material stuff about for you and the shadow side of that? Is this thought useful? I am limitless. You're limiting yourself with your thoughts, Sagittarius. So why are you holding yourself away from abundance? What are you telling yourself? What are those thoughts? That you shouldn't want it? Or that you can't get it? That you've got limitations? You can't have it because your government won't let you have it? Or you won't ever get a job? Or you don't have the skills? Or whatever story you're telling yourself, stop it. Stop it. You're keeping abundance away from yourself. It's interesting because some signs it's been the dark side of the materials has been what they've been going for, and then other signs they're holding themselves back from it. That's the dark side. It's the shadow side. Rejecting it, not going for it, not believing that you can get it, not thinking that it's okay to go for material stuff. That's the shadow side too. You are limitless. You can have it, Sagittarius. So go for it. Go for the materials that you want. Queen of Cups and the Ten of Cups. What is this for you? Right, relax and transformation. Relax your focus on your love life at the moment, Sagittarius, because you're transforming your other parts of your life. Your materials at the moment is what I'm getting. Quite a few signs have got that, by the way. So I thought this was all about relationship, and then you're all getting, not all of you, some of you are getting told that, no, focus on your materials at the moment. What's this Seven of Wands and the Six of Rings about? That reciprocation. It's about having a good time and being innocent. So it feels like you've been vetting yourself a lot, trying to control yourself as it comes to reciprocation. Sagittarius, and this is saying just let it go, like surrender, just have a good time instead. You don't need to figure this out. If you have been holding yourself away from the material stuff, then the reciprocation thing isn't going to be happening right anyway, because you're not going to have enough to give. So yeah, I would just give it a rest at the moment and know you're innocent, and just have fun instead. So what about your love life? Release your ex. We're all releasing our exes at the moment, but what else is Sagittarius doing in the love life this week? You get one card for Sagittarius, please. Oops, there it is. Forgiving and learning, right? Yeah. I think you've been putting yourself with the wrong people, in the wrong places with the wrong people. You feel a bit discombobulated in your energy at the moment, Sagittarius, like you're trying to get workarounds, trying to choose the right people, the right things, instead of just tuning into that vibration and working on yourself and knowing you deserve it and then attracting the right thing in. So forgiving and learning, you're learning a lot about yourself at the moment, and maybe about yourself in relationships too. Probably your relationship situation is mirroring everything in your life right now, because I'm fully getting that you're putting yourself in the wrong places with the wrong people. So it's a struggle. You're trying to kind of control it, make it work. You're having to overthink it. And so forgive yourself, learn from that. You don't need to control it. You just need to change your vibration. Just need to change your vibration. Okay, what else? So forgiving and learning about love life for Sagittarius. Thank you. Wow, okay. You've got the mask here. Not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. Yeah, I don't think you're fully being yourself at the moment. You've got to forgive yourself for that. As I said, I get this feeling that you're trying to work everything around. You're trying to control your life. It's like, okay, well, I'm not getting this. I'm not getting the abundance that I want, so I'm going to try and control my vibration, control my thoughts. I'm going to try and control. I'm going to try and get that job that's got the moment. Trying to do it in the 3D world. And of course, there's the 3D world aspect of it, but it's all about your vibration first. Before you do that, you've got to have the confidence and know, know what gifts are really important, and know that you deserve the money and all of that. And it's okay for you to go for material stuff, and that's the vibrational stuff that I'm talking about. So this mask that you've been wearing, Sagittarius, is because you're trying to work around. It's like you don't think you can get what you want, and so you put a mask on to try and be the person that can get what you want. That you need to get to your authentic self instead. That's how you're going to get your abundance. It's how you're going to get your love as well. Be your authentic self. Take those masks off. Time for a beginner mind is what I'm hearing for you, Sagittarius. Who's next? Capricorn. Capricorn. 10 of Rings and the Shadow for you. What's this materialistic thing for you? Accept what is and clear within. Right, so your circumstances, your money isn't quite what you want it to be. That's okay. Accept it and then choose again. Like clear any kind of you feeling bad about that. I mean, you putting it on you. So I'm such a disappointment because I haven't got a certain amount in my bank account. Well, you're not your money, Capricorn. You're way more valuable than that. And so stop judging yourself based on what's in your bank account or the stuff that you've got. Please accept it and then clear out all that judgment that you've got. So yeah, your shadow side for this material stuff is putting it all on yourself, like judging yourself based on it. Being mean to yourself, Capricorn. Queen of Cups and Ten of Cups, what's this for you? You've got self-love and meditate, taking care of yourself, really nurturing yourself spiritually and emotionally and mentally is what I'm getting. So you fill your 10 cups. So it's more of a 9 of Cups for you. Do the 9 of Cups, fulfill yourself before you go for the relationship that's going to top it off. Because if you go for a relationship now rather than doing the self-love thing, you're going to attract somebody that's disappointing too. If you're disappointed in yourself and you're judging yourself, you're going to attract someone that does exactly that to you. Disappoints you. So meditate, self-love, nurture yourself, fill your own cups up, sort your mindset out, be gentle with yourself. What's the 7 of Wands and the 6 of Rings for you? Oh, So this is about reciprocation, and it's about persistence and conviction of what you want in relationships. You've got to face a situation in freedom, right? You're not seeing just how great you are, Capricorn, or maybe you're looking and you're judging yourself based on your materials and maybe based on the love that you can give in a relationship, but you're not seeing that there's another side of you you're not recognizing, and it's this free. You choose freedom, and that's really significant, and it's not something you're quantifying. What I mean by that is, right, I'm an entrepreneur, and I've had my own business for 20 years, and I've, in the last, 8 or 9 years, I've been doing it online, and so I've been location, I've got freedom of location, and I can do what I want when I want, really, and so there's a lot of freedom there. Now, relationships, I generally choose entrepreneurs that have got that same level of freedom, because it's really important to me, because I don't want a boyfriend that hasn't got that freedom either, because then it's really hard, right? If they're locked into a 9-to-5 job or whatever, and I can do what I want whenever I want, I don't necessarily want to work 9 to 5. I mean, I can, it's not that big a deal, but what I'm saying is that it's a very tangible thing that I look at when I'm choosing a partner. And you have this freedom, you've chosen freedom in your life, and you're not quantifying that, you're not seeing that that is something that you reciprocate, is that it's an important part of you, right? And so face that situation, that is something that you do give in a relationship, the flexibility, because you're free. Value that, it's an important part. Maybe your person is going to be like that. So you're releasing your ex at the moment. What else is going on for you, Capricorn, in your love life? That was the first one out. Express your love. Ooh, you got your eye on somebody, Capricorn. You need to tell them that you love them. Express that. Oh, it could be just like flirting. It could be that you've noticed someone, you're attracted to them, but you haven't told them or smiled at them or given them a wink or whatever. Express that. Just express it in any way that you can, at whatever level you're at the moment within this relationship. Let's get one of these cards out for you as well. So express your love. What's Capricorn doing here? Expressing their love. The Grim Reaper. What's this? The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. So you are releasing the ex. So why have you got to express your love? Letting someone go with love is what I'm getting from that. Letting someone go with love. There's going to be someone more aligned with you that comes along. Remember, we've got that Twin Flames card out with the clock card there. So divine timing and the fights as well. You've got someone new coming along. Everyone does, Capricorn. And maybe once you get aligned with that freedom thing, and you know that that's one of the things, one of the amazing things that you give to a relationship. Maybe that's when you'll bring in someone that is maybe your twin flame, yeah, that you can express your love with. But it seems like you're letting go of someone at the moment, putting a lid on it, saying, you know what, I'm not going back to them. Maybe you've been on the edge there. This is saying, let them go with love. Express your love to them and say, it's not going to happen again. I'm not going back there. I'm going to move forward. Move forward, Capricorn. Aquarius, what about you? 10 of Rings in the shadow. What's this material stuff? Oh, interesting. Right. So, yeah. It seems to me this shadow side of the material stuff for you is that you're not getting enough money at the moment. You're not receiving enough money at the moment. And that's because you're not valuing and respecting yourself enough. The service that you provide, maybe you're giving it for free. Maybe the one of your shiniest qualities, Aquarius, is something that you give for free because it's not tangible. You know, you tend to think outside of the box, Aquarius, and it could be, like I said to my friend the other day, I'm like, how cool is it that I've just kind of made this job up for myself out of the ethers, and it's just like my favorite thing. How cool is it that I did that? And I feel like the same for you, but you've got to value it. I feel like you could be doing something that's really valuable, that being of service in some way, and you're not valuing it, so you're not monetizing it yet. it could be that you're creating a job for yourself, and you need to value that too, like I have. And I value what I do, totally, absolutely. So respect that service that you give and actually monetize it is your guidance there. So your shadow side for this ton of materials is that you're not recognizing it. You're not recognizing the value that you have. Yeah, and you've got to stop doing that. Stop giving that away for free is what I'm getting. You're giving something away for free and you shouldn't. You should value yourself, respect yourself, value that service that you give. Queen of Cups and Ten of Cups, what's this about relationships with you? Is it true and blame? Oh, you're blaming yourself. Oh, okay. So when relationships don't work out, you heap it all on your shoulders, Aquarius. And you're like, oh no, I didn't manage to do it. Maybe it causes you to persist way too long in relationships, trying to fix it, trying to fix it, because you're blaming yourself for things not working out. Don't do that. Let it go. You deserve to have love. It doesn't have to be such hard work. You can choose someone that doesn't need fixing as well, if you find that you're in that fixing mode. Yeah, don't blame yourself for relationships not working. Just learn from them and then choose another one. Try again. Seven of Wands and the Six of Rings. What's this reciprocation going on? Right, yeah. I mean, I've already talked about it. You need to value yourself more and monetize things. Knowing and include, knowing your value. So, yeah, you got to include yourself. It's like, let yourself receive from people. You're not valuing yourself or the services that you give, so you're giving it away for free or for very little, apparently. And then when it comes to relationships and reciprocation, you're probably giving away too much in that too and not allowing people to give back. So it's like you're not letting people pay you, you're not letting people give to you because you're not knowing that you should be included, that you deserve to receive, that you deserve love too. Okay, so you're pushing love and money away from you at the moment, it seems. Aquarius, let's get a relationship card out for you. You're releasing your ex at the moment, because we all are. What else is going on for Aquarius in the love life? This one. Make the effort. Right, so what's this about? Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Make the effort. Well, it doesn't seem like you're not making efforts at the moment, but maybe you are not making the right efforts, Aquarius. Maybe you're not making the efforts that would actually get you what you want. Maybe you're making efforts. Maybe you're pouring out your services to people that aren't reciprocating with it. Maybe you're pouring your love out to people that aren't reciprocating with it. Yeah, so what efforts do you need to make? The Snake. Competition, enemy, clever. Oh no. Malicious, looking over your shoulder at the other woman. Wow. So you're not just pouring your effort down the drain. You're pouring it. It's like you're pouring your petrol on a bonfire here. You're not just pouring the petrol down the drain, your energy down the drain. You're putting it in something that is bad for you. So this was saying that you're not valuing yourself and the services that you give. You're not just giving it away for free. You're giving it to someone who will actually do harm with it, right? So, for example, if you think that you need to give every cent that you have away to charity, you're not giving it to a good charity that's going to do good with it. You'll give it to the alcoholic on the corner, yeah, that's going to use it to destroy themselves, or to harm themselves in some way. That's what I'm getting. So the efforts that you're making are not for your benefit, and they're not even for the benefit of the ones that you're giving it to as well. The choices that you're making aren't good for you, and they aren't good for anyone else at the moment. Wow, that's a strong message. You need to turn things around. Wow. Okay, and finally Pisces. What's this Ten of Rings in the shadow for you? The materialistic thing for you, Pisces? What's going on there? Feel my and follow your passion. I feel like you've got this message before in the last couple of weeks. Right, who are you and what are you passionate about? What are your gifts? What is it that you want to do? You've got to get that aligned. Your true abundance is going to come, Pisces, when you're following your bliss, when you're doing something you really love to do. So you've got to ask yourself who you are and what your passions are and what is it that you want to do. And get on with that. Your abundance will come through it. The shadow side is not, you're probably just going for money instead of going for fulfillment of what would really spark you, what really lights you up, what you'd really love to do as a service, what you'd really love to make, whether you want to work with people, all of that kind of stuff, things that light you up. What is this? Queen of Cups and Ten of Cups, connection and transformation. Wow, you have somebody. Yeah, so this is all about, you know, you being authentic, virtuous, but abundance attainment is about you fulfilling yourself. Not just that, but it's having everything too. It's having someone else do that for you. And you've got a connection that's transforming here. So there is someone in your life already. Maybe you're in separation at the moment, or maybe you're in a relationship at the moment, Pisces. And that connection is going to transform. And so I feel like it's, I mean, we've got releasing X out here, but maybe you're trying to release an X, but it's actually going to transform instead. Maybe you're both transforming yourselves at the moment. Maybe this, if you get on board with finding some kind of work that you'd really love to do, maybe your person's doing that too, and then you will come back together and in a fulfilling relationship together. Who knows? Seven of Wands and the Six of Rings. What's this about for you, Pisces? This reciprocation. I'm appreciated, who is aware. Oh, I just got this image of you saying get a compliment from someone and shrinking back from that instead of letting that love in and taking it to your heart. Let that love in and take it to your heart. Be aware of it and don't diminish yourself. Don't, yeah, you know, if someone gives you a compliment, say thank you and take it to your heart. Really let it in your heart. Don't push it away. So your reciprocation is coming. You need to let yourself be appreciated. So you need to appreciate yourself more, Pisces. And maybe that's why you're not choosing yet your passion, your job that you would really like. So raise your awareness on that, your self-appreciation. So you're letting you go of your ex apparently, but we did have that message saying that a connection is transforming for you. So it could be, it's safe for you to love. You feel kind of guarded at the moment because you're kind of sensitive. I'm getting this sensitive energy and you're not, it's like you've given up. I've got this feeling like you've given up. You've got boat here. What's the boat about? Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Receiving what you need. Feel like it's being offered to you. It's safe for you to love. It's safe for you to be loved as well. It's safe for you to receive love from people. It feels like you're shutting yourself off. Receiving what you need. Allow yourself to receive what you need. Progression, arriving, moving on, closure. Closure issues. It's like you're trying to release your ex, but you shouldn't be releasing your ex. You should be letting the love in that they've got to give you. It can transform, is what I'm getting for you. There we go, Pisces. Wow, and everybody, if you're watching till the end. Seems like a powerful week to me. It feels like we really are healing our hearts and getting on board with the materials and with the love as well. It seems to be about love, but there's a lot of signs it's about materials. So there we go. Have an amazing week. Thank you, as always, for watching. If you like, your subscribes, for all of your support of my channel. Come along to my show, my daily show. It's almost daily anyway. I didn't do it this morning, but it's called Psychic Cafe. It's at 7 a.m. Bangkok time. Check out when that is in your time zone. You can usually find it on I set in a bell thing, so it tells you on YouTube anyway. I set it up about 12 hours before I go live, so you can see it there. So thank you so much again. Have a great week. I'll see you next time. Bye.